Good evening, guys. This is Nick, and this is your next 15-minute impressions. This one needs almost no introduction. Borderlands 3, recently released on pretty much every single platform: PS4, Xbox One, Xbox One X, PS4 Pro, and the Epic Games Store. And as you will notice, notably absent is the Steam Store. Yes, I double dipped on this one. I got this on the Xbox One. I also have this on the Epic Games Store. I have friends that want to play on both platforms, and I had the dispensable cash to be able to do both. So I have both. So part of this video will be a little bit interrupted between me doing a slight comparison between one game and the other game as far as what I feel works and what I feel doesn't work. You'll also notice that my siren here is level 2, which means I'm not doing this from the very beginning. The reason I'm not doing this from the very beginning is mostly because of the fact that I can't seem to find a way to skip the intro, and the intro takes like 10 or 15 minutes every single time you do it. And I don't want to waste time on the recording showing you something that you can see yourself that you will probably never ever want to see again. I mean, Marcus is not that interesting of a character, and he's a heavy part of like the introduction of getting the new Vault Hunters there. So what we're going to do is we're going to load up. I'll show you a few things that I like that's changed about the game. And then I think have been mostly life improvements on it. Graphically, it looks better. It plays just like Borderlands. It feels a little bit tighter because it's using the Unreal Engine now as opposed to using their own engine. It's got a few good quality of life changes, alternate firing modes, multiple activity and multiple activation skills, things of that nature on it. But let's go ahead and get loaded up here. First thing you'll notice here is this actually loads fairly quick. I'm going to grab some footage a little later of the game itself booting up, where you see Claptrap going across the bottom of the screen, and show you the difference between this on my SSD and what it looks like on my Xbox. My Xbox One takes, oh god, it's got to take at least 30 seconds to come up. You guys will see. But that's my first nagging point on the Xbox. And I know part of that has to do with the size of the game and the fact that my Xbox does not have an SSD in it and my computer does. So that may be a large part of that. So, as you can see, graphically this looks pretty good. I'm running 1080p. I have a 2080 Ti in here. So this is vastly overkill for it. I had an ultra-wide monitor, but it had some issues this weekend, so it kind of fell on its face and died. Matter of fact, it got a crack in the screen while I was trying to change the monitor around to get a better viewing angle for recordings. So I won't be able to like show you anything on ultra wide or super high def. Right now I'm kind of restricted to 1080p. The frame rate's actually pretty good. You can see it's fairly clean. The draw distance is good. There's no real problems here. There's not a firefight going on either. But let's go ahead and take like the next quest and kind of see what else we can get into here. Graphically, overall, I think it's a little bit of an upgrade from Borderlands 2. I don't think it's anything super revolutionary, but it does look good. It does look clean. The textures, the grain, everything like that look nice. I don't notice major differences between here and the Xbox, which is a good thing. It means it looks clean between the two. Lilith, however, I think looks significantly nicer in this one. I kind of like her body style and her face design a little bit better in this one.
I am Amara. Nice tattoo, Siren Sister. You must be the voice in my head.
Yeah, about that. Not the weirdest thing you're gonna see on Pandora. But seriously, thanks for answering my call. We might not have the numbers, but with a badass like you, we've got a fighting chance. Welcome to the Crimson Raiders. Pandora's a dangerous place. That grenade mod will come in handy. You should equip it before we get started. Let me know when you're ready.
You'll also notice how quick the menu screens came up. This, I'll show you footage of this too, and I'll try to put it in here. Is very slow on the Xbox. I mean, it's a couple seconds per screen. Sometimes the tutorials want to come up. There's even a little bit of slowness here, but it's not nearly as bad.
I'm always looking for new ways to take my enemies apart.
Alright.
Okay then.
Hey, do you hear bloodthirsty screaming?
Oh, good.
More
Firefight
COV.
already.
Let's see what you got, recruit.
There's so
Blip!
many of them! We're doomed! Doomed!
Hand grenade.
It's the Firehawk! The God Queen wants her head!
Got something for
That was pretty easy. Getting a little
Nice
better at
fighting,
that.
killer.
I do like the new text and the new backgrounds on that as far as the health and the pickups and all the ammo and all that. Also, one of the quality of life improvements they did it from 2 to 3 that I noticed was pretty much everything auto pickups. There's no weird hiccups where you have to manually pick up things. I haven't seen anything like that yet. It all just auto pickups.
Alright, we got a foothold. Maybe things are turning our way. Come on, killer, you're with me. Let me catch you up. A while back we found a map. Led to vaults all over the Borderlands. Dream come true, right? I didn't realize how big of a target it would make us. We got attacked and the map was lost. I've been looking for it ever since. This way. I was so focused on finding the map, I didn't notice that Pandora was changing. The bandit clans used to just murder each other for fun. Now they're all under one banner. A cult.
The children of the vault.
Right. Come on, let's take a look around.
Do you like the voice actors and everything that they got? I think Amar's voice is nice. Maz's voice is nice. The gunner. Zane's a riot. He's just funny. Most of his dialect's just really entertaining.
An alien artifact in the desert. See the map. That's what we're here to find out. Locked. Not gonna keep a siren out though.
Way to take down ship, recruit! I knew you had it in you! I'll stand guard!
They changed Claptrap's voice in this. Fortunately, the guy got it so close that it... Honestly, you really got to be listening to be able to tell that it's not the original guy doing Claptrap's voice. They apparently had some royalty rights, or he didn't feel like he was getting paid enough. I don't remember exactly what it was. Oh, yeah. Alternate firing mode here, you'll notice. Shoots rockets, and then you can switch back to normal bullets. They seem to use about the same ammo. I kind of wish they had different ammo. Because there's been a couple times I ran out of pistol ammo, and I switched to rockets hoping I would have the micro rockets, and I didn't have any ammo.
Come on, this way.
And yes, I know I told you guys that this was going to be my first... It's going to be my first... Always be my first 15 minutes of gameplay, and I've screwed that up here. But I thought this was worth trying, and I didn't get in on this platform for my initial impression because I was playing with my buddy. I blame Picky Old Gamer. It's your fault, man. Blame you. It's your fault. Blame you.
I'm gonna set up camp and gather some intel on the Calypsos. Find the Sun Smasher war chief and do whatever it takes to get that map.
Wow, that's a
Seems
little
like you
slow.
guys got this. Good luck.
That should not be running that slow.
Go
Okay.
hang out in some trash.
So what are we working with here? Well, this place kind of sucks, but it's all we got at the moment. Not the first time the Raiders have had to start from scratch. It's no sanctuary. Hope Ellie gets that ship working soon.
One of the things is also quality of life improvements. You can just take Q to refill all your ammo. You don't have to do that individually anymore. That's actually fantastic.
Ask about our one-click buying plan. When your trigger goes click, it's time to buy. Did you want to pay for that? Always a pleasure, Vault Hunter.
Let's see if he's got a better shield. That's a good shield.
Come find me.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Keep you up here for a while.
There we go. How much outdoor space I got? Yeah, I'm good. Okay. I don't think I'll get to it, but the vehicles in this one sound a lot more like upbeat and aggressive. Like even barely moving, they're really aggressive. In fact, let's take a side quest or two while we're here.
My vending machine is broken? How am I supposed to profit off this war-torn? Yeah, I mean, sell premium weapons to heroic vault hunters such as yourself.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to know who I'm working with. What made you decide to be a Vault Hunter?
I made my name beating down gangsters and taking out
And I
tyrants.
really wish
I've
they'd
won
gotten
every
rid
fight I've ever
of
been
putting
in,
somebody
and I'm looking for a
real
real
in the
challenge.
game.
Opening a vault is the ultimate fight.
I didn't really like it in 2. I thought it kind of broke the immersion, and it's kind of breaking the immersion here. And that may very well be the point.
Remember, the power
It's just
inside
not something
the
I'm a
target
huge fan of.
It's up to us to make sure it doesn't end up in the wrong. Damn it! That's the Sun Smashers camp, but it looks like the COV got there first. Don't let them leave with the map, killer.
Man, I can't aim. There we go.
I'm ready for a
Where
fight.
in the hell are you going?
Get good or die.
Okay. Nice. I do like the stun effect. They seem to have this kind of knockback effect when you get a headshot now, to where they can't just keep shooting like they haven't taken any impact. Not bad. I like that reload.
Who's up for some celebratory punches?
Yeah. She's got a good kill shot. Nice! That's always a good time. Wow. My aim is terrible. What am I doing? Come on. Come get some. Gotcha. Here goes the shield. And crits in this game are super satisfying, particularly that big head pop. That is great. I wasn't sure he was dead, so I punched him when he was on the ground. It's fine. Hi, how are you? There we go. Where are you shooting at? Nothing anymore! See ya!
What I've been waiting for!
I feel like you should have waited a bit longer. This will not be good for your health. Really? Really, guys?
Stay right there!
Well, you shouldn't have run off. What the heck is taking you? You're... Wow. You guys are spastic. I'm just gonna come up there. I'm gonna say hi. Hi. You really do seem afraid.
It's on now.
You're fine. Man, I love the reload on this one.
Should remember that.
No, she won't. She's gonna let you die. I don't know how I said that. Hi. Wow. You're hostile for a little guy. There we go. Let's pick up some ammo. So you can see it runs really smooth. It's Borderlands. If you weren't a fan of the series before, you're probably not going to change your mind here. It is pretty much more of the same. New story, new Vault Hunters, better graphics, lots of loot. It's a looter shooter. So far I've enjoyed it. I haven't gotten very far in the story. For the most part I've only gotten characters like level 4, level 5. I just haven't had a ton of time to spend on it.
I would prefer not to die like this!
Yeah, I keep forgetting this guy. I didn't really care for him. Apparently he was huge in Tales from Borderlands, which I missed. I probably should have played it, but I didn't. He showed up in the free DLC that they had for Borderlands 2, which tied Borderlands 2 to Borderlands 3.
Shoot me now, will ya?
I like to hang, but not like this. Yeah. Oh.
Ugh. Get away tutorial. Okay, effect chance. Huh, let's try that. Status effects are usually really good here.
Hey, yeah. Feet work good. Nice to meet you. Hey, thanks. If you hadn't come along, I might be dead. So, what are you doing here?
I came to see Pandora's legendary half-naked bandits, clearly. Also, I just joined up with Lilith and the Crimson Raiders.
You're with the Firehawk? Oh man, I used to run with Lilith back in the day. But, now I'm a bandit war chief. Go Sun Smashers. I mean, at least I used to be a war chief. Until, my clan found that stupid alien junk. I warned them not to mess with that crap. But what do? They tie me up and they take it to the Calypso twins. Not cool, bro. Well, we should probably get out of here before the COV come back. So, where are Lilith and the Raiders hanging these days?
A former COV propaganda center. I beat down every last one of them.
Now we're talking! Come on, let's get out of here. I'll lead the way, even though I'm totally unarmed. Can't let them know you're afraid and totally defenseless, bro. Bandit life!
God, he's so annoying. Okay. Alright, let's get him going, and then I'll probably pause here.
COV propaganda center all by your little self?
I always want to shoot him when he's...
Barely broke a sweat.
I am impressed.
Sorry, I can't help not shoot him when he says that. It's very annoying.
Oh man, the children of the vault totally trashed my camp! Like, that is not where that bloody skull should be! It is completely ruining the vibe! Oh, I know a shortcut! This way!
Vaughn, are you going? Okay. You're not pretty. Stop pressing. Oh yeah, I'll have to deal with these guys.
Coast is clear! Nice! Let's go meet up with the Firehawk.
Okay guys, I'm gonna call it here. Again, it's more than 15 minutes. But my initial impression of the game is the same as my initial impression of Borderlands 2, which I've played for years and years. I like it. I'm gonna play it a lot. You could tell I liked it because I bought it twice. I think it's worth going out and buying. I think it's a lot of fun. I think you'll probably get hours and hours of it, particularly if you like finding new guns or you just like playing with friends or randoms. They've enabled like Twitch streaming in here, which is kind of cool. You got your normal matchmaking, you got your roster. My understanding is they did somehow work Twitch in here. I haven't found that feature yet. I know it's in here somewhere. The multiple classes are good. The fact that you actually have multiple activation skills now. There's one on this tree. There's a different one on this tree here. And there's another one on this tree. So you have 3 different activation skills. One on each different tree rather than on the one that you had in Borderlands 2. The alternate fire weapon on the guns is good. The auto pickup is good. The graphical enhancements are nice. I have not run into any of the save issues that I have heard of happening on the PC yet, but I'm very early on in the game. I have noticed some of the slowdown issues on the Xbox, which again I'm going to address. But from what I can tell, the game's totally going to be worth picking up. Once they work out the kinks, I think it's going to be a great game that is probably going to be well worth more than me what I spent by double dipping. So I'd highly recommend it. Get in and make some mayhem, guys. Till next time, I'm out.